Hello gorgeous people. So on Thursdays we thrift, but after we've thrifted we need to come back and do some work. So I do need to get the homewares out that I've bought today, try and clean them up, try and list them, but first I'm gonna rework some clothes. I'm on the third HelloFresh box, so yeah, I'm just gonna rework these, and these bigger boxes I've been putting some clothes on the top to try and maximize the box space, and it's been working really well. I've reworked the first two boxes and I've been selling some older stock, which I know it's really exciting to go out all the time and just keep photographing new stuff and the old stuff just sits there, but it's been so satisfying taking new photos. And at the minute I'm trying to do flat lays and see if some of the dresses, if like the skirts will flare up and yeah, look nicer on a flat lay, because sometimes it's really hard to show the shape. I know I've got my mannequin, but yeah, there's 3 different ways that I try and take photos if I'm trying to rework stock. I will, first of all, if it's, you know, if I've put it on a hanger, I'll see if the lighting's any good in the previous photo and see if I can rehang it again and steam it and try and get it to look good when I photograph it the second time and see if I can get some clearer photos. I'm now trying flat lays, which has been working really well, and also for like men's shorts, men's jeans, women's skirts. They all seem to sit really nicely and show the, you know, the shape and the cut a lot better if they're on the floor. So that's what I've been doing. I've got like a faux fur like shag rug, like a white rug for the Y2K girlies. They'll love that, to make it look like I'm not just putting things on the floor. I don't know, I feel like for some of like the women's clothing it makes it look like a little bit nicer, but the concrete floor is looking edgy, and I've had a Depop sale. Like, where did that come from? I haven't had anything on Depop for a while. I've sold 51 items on there in total, and it's taken the longest time to get there. So yeah, hang them up, flat lay them, or the third option for reworking stuff and showing the shape is to put them on Sheila, who's here, my mannequin. She's got this linen dress on. It needs a bit of a steam or some crease release, which I've run out of. I do need to buy some, and some iron water for my steamer, because it doesn't just hit the same with non-flavoured iron water. Often we'll put dresses on Sheila if they haven't sold, and then I will add a necklace and a belt, and 9 times out of 10 when people can see like the potential especially for dresses which look a bit flatter, and once they're cinched in with a belt they just look like a completely different item. So yeah, I've been doing that with some dresses as well. So if you've got some stock like me that you've had sitting there, definitely try and, you know, zhuzh up the photos, make it look more desirable in that sense. So yeah, that is basically what I'm doing. I'm on the third box now of the Kallax. So I'm on the third box now of these HelloFresh ones. Me and Jord trialed HelloFresh, and I've got 4 of the bigger boxes, and then my beautiful bestie Nat, she's given me her Green Chef because she's fancy a Green Chef, yeah. She's given me her boxes as well, but they actually fit neater. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more stuff in the bigger ones, because yeah, obviously I haven't got, I mean, it is about half the size of this big one, but we move. I'm gonna try and squeeze some more into the first 4 boxes because they are like my oldest stock, and I'm gonna try and lay some like jeans on top of them, to try and like maximize the space, and then in the other boxes I'll be a bit more careful. But these ones are a bit heavy duty, a bit more heavy duty, they can fit more in. So yeah, basically that is what I'm going to get on with now that I've been out to the charity shops and bought some really lovely homewares, and I've got that dopamine hit from going in the charity shops and touching some old stuff. I'm gonna rework some clothing, and then I can get my homewares out and put them away. I've also packed up some orders. I've got my beautiful green bags now. Like, I'm just so excited. Also, look at that Depop. Why does it hit so much better when you've got like a Depop sale? It's like, who is she? She's cool, she's young, she's hip, she's down with the kids. This is a Charles Tyrwhitt. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Charles Tyrwhitt? Who knows? Anyway, that is what is in here. So not really, you know, typical Depop streetwear, but all the same, glad that that has sold and it's going out, and I'm gonna get on with this. So yeah, I just wanted to update you all on how I'm getting on with reworking some older stock and inventory, and hopefully give you guys some motivation to do the same, because it has been paying off. And some of the stuff I've had in those boxes I've had for got to be over a year, because I moved into this studio space last April, so I've now been in here 14 months, which is insane because it feels like, you know, 2 minutes ago that I moved in, and I filled it to the brim, to the rafters. So yeah, I do need to be reworking some older stock. And yeah, I've got some really nice stuff in here which I'm just like, it's so summery, why hasn't it sold? So we're gonna get on reworking this stuff. Hello beautiful people, so we have been thrifting for some homewares, and if you follow me over on Instagram, you will have seen that I put on my stories a little cheeky little game of thrift or pass. So it was really humbling to get the results for that. A lot of people passed on pretty much everything that I picked up. So yeah, this is this is gonna be fun. So first up, I picked up this gorgeous stained glass. Everything needs a bit of a clean, and the price is removed. But yeah, this was £1, and it's got a little tea light at the back. So yeah, when that's got a little candle in, I bet that will look really sweet. I also picked up a Wittard mug with the raindrops. So yeah, that was 50p. And this is the stamp you want to look out for, Wittard of Chelsea, and it is hand painted. I got this gorgeous little bell with the wooden handle, and it's got this really nice ceramic floral print with the gold trim. And obviously, as you can see in here, there is a brass little ring ding linger, and it is Marlborough bone china. Couldn't find any comps on that, but just purely based on the brass and the style with the wood, with the ceramics, I just thought it would be really nice to pick up and put on my Etsy. When I searched this with Google Lens, it said that this is a West Germany bell. Don't know if it's like a cloche to put out candles, I'm not sure, but it is really pretty. And yeah, it's cut crystal, so we'll see how that goes. They literally had it up for 50p, so what can you do? I really love the fact that Homewares is new to me. It's a bit of an experiment, so at the minute I am just really going for things that I've got a gut feeling about, and I might be wrong, but it's not really a lot of money to gamble away, is it, when things are like 50p, £1. Next up, I got this. It is Johnson Brothers Windsor, and I really love the detail of this. The turquoise duck egg blue, the floral print. Yes, she needs a bit of a clean, but I couldn't see any marks, and yeah, that was £1. I've really been loving selling plant pots too, so I picked this one up. It is Royal Winton, Staffordshire, and I just really like the petal design, and again, it's got that really nice gold finish. Yeah, it's also got a hole on the bottom. If that doesn't sell, I would be more than happy to keep it for my own little plant babies, but yeah, we're gonna list it and just see where it goes. And that is how I started out with clothing. Started picking up things that I liked, and then my knowledge grew from there. So I'm trying to put that onto Homewares and yeah, pick up things that I don't mind using. Look how sweet this is. Oh dear. Look how sweet this little trinket box is, and yeah, it's really clean inside, so that is a plus. And this one says it is Clematis by Queensway, made in England, fine bone china. So yeah, we'll see what that one sells for. It was only £1, and yeah, everything has this really nice gold detail. This one again was a total gamble, but it is a vintage ashtray. I believe that's what I think it is anyway. Really like the floral design. Again, anything floral I am drawn to. So again, I know that everyone has their own style, but for me, when I've been selling homewares so far, I'm really going for cottage core, like country farmhouse style, and a lot of florals come into that. This is Aldridge Pottery, and it says Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire, again made in England. I just thought I would show you this side as well, but yeah, that is the logo for that one, so we'll see how that one goes. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up from my latest homeware haul. Let me know if you would have picked any of these up, because yeah, like I said, I did pick or pass on my Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of people are passing and not a lot of people are picking, but that means there's more for me, and everyone has different tastes as well. And I know that a lot of people that do follow me are clothing sellers, so they probably just don't even want the risk of things breaking in the post. But yeah, I just think that these are so sweet. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I paid a total of £7 for all of these, so I'm pretty sure my money's safe. But yeah, I don't know how long they'll take to sell. That is the other thing with homewares, you have really got to wait for the right buyer. But yeah, I have opened an Etsy store, so I am trialing putting stuff on there. I had my first sale to America, an old Pyrex dish that sold on the 6th of June. So yeah, I'm really obsessing with Etsy at the minute and trying to get some nice aesthetic homewares and list on there. I also list on Vinted and eBay, and I didn't realise that Depop actually allows you to put homewares on there, so I've been cross-listing to all of those. So yeah, we'll see how they sell, and I'll provide an update at some point. But yeah, I don't know how long they'll take to go, but yeah, I need to get them cleaned up, photographed and listed, so I will keep you updated. But that is everything for now that I've picked up. And yeah, if you aren't already subscribed, I would really appreciate your support, and if you want to leave a cheeky little like and comment, then I'll be sure to reply to you. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.